this movie here will piss you off. And I'm sure all y'all seen it by now. I saw it on YouTube. It'll piss you off. All this picking going on. And people minding their damn business with all this picking. And I'm glad this, the producer, whatever, he got it all on film so the kids can't lie and say, oh, I was just kidding. No, you wasn't kidding. Yeah. So see what he thinks about this, because this is, that was, like I said, it'll piss you off.
As always, welcome back. I know a little bit of a different setup and everything today. Hope you guys don't mind. This is just kind of temporary, but what else? Let's go ahead and get into today's review. We are actually doing a documentary of the week, and we are talking about Bully, which came out a few years ago, within the last 5-6 years ago, somewhere around there. I know it was sometime after I started Target, so but yeah, I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen this one yet. I know Lamont over at the Horror Meister, Monty G, has not seen this yet. But yeah, I think this is definitely one of those movies, one of those documentaries that is a must watch for anyone. Oh my goodness, for anyone who, whatever your stance is on bullying, whether you're like, oh, kids will be kids, or someone who is very much anti-bully themselves, it is a must-watch. Now, here's the thing. I am very much anti-bully, but I am also one of these people who, and I'll explain this, very much so where I feel like a certain amount of that kind of teasing among friends to a point kind of is okay, because it helps build kind of character and stuff, help you.
Yeah, these kids don't want horsing around,
dealing with difficult people who just might be kind of say it as it is, stuff like that. Little things like you do something kind of embarrassing in front of your friends, they kind of tease you for a few weeks, or you might get a nickname out of it, whatever. Little things like that, I think is, like I said, I think that's kind of to be expected.
Okay, one time, me and this dude weren't friends, but must have been probably freshman year in high school. And a lot of people have done this, so it ain't nothing new. Okay, getting on the bus, tripping up the steps. Okay, they wouldn't let that go for about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay, trip up the steps. It's okay, falling down the steps. How you gonna trip up the steps? Because you missed a couple. That's how. Yeah. And back then, everybody wearing them the heavy ass Timbs and the rough, the what's it called, the loggers boot, whatever you call the name of that boot. He tripped up the damn steps. That's all. And they were sweating that for about 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm not talking about steps. What happened in that movie was a billion times worse. The tripping up the steps thing, that's nothing. That happened, and they let it be. It eventually got old. But especially that first kid that was getting picked at that, and I don't even get started on this principal business. We get to that, but she'll probably bring it up. But that was, like I said, piss you off.
Builds character and everything, but stuff that you see in here, totally not cool. I mean, there's a few different.
That's extreme. That movie was extreme. Some of that stuff.
There's one boy in here. This young man right here.
Yeah.
Very also just a little sweetheart. I know. At one point, he kind of explains how one of his nicknames is Fish Face and everything. It's things like that. I remember I went to school with a kid. His last name was Minnow. His nickname was Fish for obvious reasons. Little things like that. Okay, whatever. But yeah, he totally would get called names. He was, and you see during this documentary how he was threatened verbally, and he was actually very much, I don't want to say attacked, but he definitely was kind of beat up and stuff, and people would just like shove him, push him.
It was all on tape, on camera.
It breaks your heart. It really does. In fun little, well, I shouldn't say fun little fact, but interesting. Something very interesting about this young gentleman that they talk about in the movie is that, like, he was so premature when he was born. Like, I think his mom was saying he was, like, born at, like, 26 weeks or something. So, barely just over halfway. And that's, for anyone who knows kind of anything about preemies or anything, that literally, and I think even the doctor said,
he was born too early, or something like that.
Not going to live for more than a few weeks. And mom's like, well, yeah, look, you know, like 13 years later, he's still here and he's a little fighter. And little things like that I think, oh my God, if kids knew about this or people knew about this, I think people would be like, oh my God, like, you're a freaking survivor. Like, little things like that are just, like, you would never know about people unless if you actually got to know them. Of course, all these kids at his school just make fun of him, don't want to get to know him at all, and it's so heartbreaking and everything. And there's, like I said, they, you know, talked to a few.
He was walking around by himself half the time.
Young lady here, actually, also on the back. She is actually lives in a very small town, and she's gay, and of course, very religious town too. Of course.
Oh, they're gonna start that now. Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, they started on that.
Town. Like, I think she said like population was like 300 or something. So it's a small town. Literally, the whole town, school, everyone, just totally shunned her away. Treated her like shit and everything. Even like teachers and everything. Like, she was talking about a specific time in class once where a teacher literally just started this discussion about gay people and everything, knowing that she was gay.
She kept rubbing it in. I remember
that. Like, bashing.
That's another thing. Getting back to again, it's gonna piss you off. You're gonna be angry probably through the whole movie, and the teacher kept rubbing it in. I can't remember what she was saying, but something like, "Yeah, we don't do stuff like that around here. You don't do that and this and that." And then it's bad. That's another thing. It's bad when the students pick, and then some of the teachers going along with it, making it worse. And you wonder why people turn dark. It's bad. It's the students picking, and like the teachers joining with it. It's like, what the.
In a sense, her, because she's
that shit
gay,
make
you
angry.
And everything, it's heartbreaking.
Who that's angry?
The struggles that, you know, these kids are going through, and kind of really opens your eyes up
angry
when,
business.
You know, you hear about these suicides and stuff because of kids being bullied. It's like, and you know, a lot of times, even sometimes for myself, it's kind of like, well, like, you know what, you got to toughen up, but it's, when you see something like this, you kind of take pause for a moment and think, wow, like, what was going on? You know, what was, you know, the struggles? What were these kids, you know, that were apparently bullying this person to lead to suicide? Like, what were they doing? Like, how can they be so, just so mean to other human beings? You know, it's very heartbreaking and everything. It's, like I said, it's worth a watch. And then you do kind of see, you know, like, schools and stuff kind of, like, saying, you know, trying to, like, use their defense of, like, oh, well, you know, there's so much we can do, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, actually, with the young boy who I mentioned earlier at the beginning of the video, I know, like, his parents at one point went to the principal to get him onto a different bus route and everything, and, like, you know, what, like, you know, why isn't this being corrected? Like, why isn't anything being done about this? And the principal's just like, oh, no, we can't control it all the time, and, oh, I've been on that route, you know, I've ridden that route, and, oh, the kids are perfect. Well, duh, the kids are perfect, because they know that you're working the bus.
I remember that, yeah, what did she say? And the mother was angry. Yeah, she said something like, kids are sweet as gold. No, his kids are good as gold. And because they ain't gonna do nothing when the principal or the teacher is there. But when your back's turned, they're gonna start up again. Like, it makes you start him angry though. Okay, it was two kids that she was trying to see about, and the kid had turned on them or something. He's like, I want y'all to shake hands now. And the boy didn't want to shake his hand because he knew as soon as the principal or teacher was out the way, he was going to start again. So he wasn't falling, which I don't blame him. He wasn't falling for that. And talking about if you don't do it, you're just like him. I was like, she's stupid. And I remember trying to remember I remember, and this is kind of backwards. It's like the vice principal was more serious than the main principal because I think they called the boy into the office like, I don't want to hear about this stuff again. Or we're going to have some serious problems in here or something. And she wasn't joking. But the main principal, I remember one part, I don't know if it's in the end or close to the middle. The girl got tired of all this, you look stupid and you're dumb and all this other stuff. That girl came on the bus the next day. I don't know if it was a 9 Glock or a 45. She brought her mother's piece with her. And it wasn't so funny then, which I know that was crazy going that far. But yeah, she was getting pissed off. She pulled her mother's piece out the bag. They got it away from her and everything, but she had enough. See, that's what I'm saying. And she's not even, or the girl wasn't even like that. And I think she went to like, they said like, something like a youth detention center for like 3 months or something, because yeah, that could have been bad. Yeah, she wasn't bullshitting. She pulled that piece out that bag. See, it's like some kids let it slide, some kids let it slide, and some snap. So everybody ain't gonna let shit slide.
You know, like, use your fucking brain, dude. Hashtag, like, teacher sometimes, I swear. Not going after my teachers, I'm just saying it just some of them will.
Some of them are so damn stupid.
They actually do open up this documentary with a father of a very young boy who actually committed suicide and successfully.
Oh yeah, that was
committed suicide, which is very, very, very heartbreaking. And you know, it's really kind of sad to think that. You know, this.
I remember that too. I hate to cut her off. The video's almost over anyway, but yeah, I think and this wasn't him getting beat up or nothing, but he went to the gym or after gym, because some school gyms have a shower. I think he went to take a shower, and he came back and his clothes were gone. And he had nothing. They took everything, towel, his clothes, everything, and they did shit like to this like every day. He just went on, and yeah, that's
for kids.
That's not
and
funny.
Even at like a town hall meeting, there was another, like, one of his classmates, I believe, who stood up and said,
yeah, some of those parents were hot.
Bullied and everything.
They were angry.
I saw my friend getting even more bullied, hence why he, killed himself. And it's sad that, it took him taking his life for you guys to actually start taking notice and start taking this seriously. And that's the truth. I mean, that is the truth, that, kids can go, say something like, hey, I'm being bullied, hey, this is happening, and just feeling frustrated, like, nothing is getting done. Like, these kids will still continue to belittle and bully and just treat these kids like crap. Like, it's sad. It really is sad. And like I said, this is definitely one that I think will open a lot of people's eyes. Even if you're anti-bully already, you'll still just, it'll get you. So definitely check this one out, you guys. Definitely worth it. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts in comments about the documentary, or just bullying maybe in general if you'd like, or even if you want, share some of your experiences, whether you were bullied or maybe were a bully yourself back in the day. I'm just saying if you'd like to. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my thoughts. Till next time, as always, stay creepy, classy, and a little bit sassy.
But yeah, another thing, you have the like I said, the school bully, and don't forget about the neighborhood bully, because the school bully, you go home and you don't see him all the time. The neighborhood bully, you gotta see his ass all the time. Like, I know it's a TV show where everybody hates Chris. Like, you see the school bully Then you have the neighborhood bully, which the neighborhood bully is worse because you gotta see his ass every time you turn. Then you gotta cut corners and all this shit to get home. See, that's because of some damn punk. The bully is the damn punk. So, but getting back to the movie, I know some of those parents was raised in hell because one of them said the kid was skipping school, or her son was skipping school 3 or 4 times a week, so he didn't want to bother running into the bus. I was like, that's bad there. Because, let's see, school starts at what? 8 o'clock? So 8 o'clock in the morning, or 8 or 8:30, whatever it starts, until they get out. They got to deal with that all day long. Okay, catch you in the hallway, catch you in the bathroom. The teacher back his turn. Okay, slap me upside the head. What you gonna do about it? I remember somebody tried. I think I told this already. Somebody tried that with my boy. I'm laughing because he didn't let it slide, and they thought because he was quiet, he was gonna let it slide, and the guy kept talking about you ain't nothing, you ain't shit. He just kept on until he got knocked out that damn seat, and Purdy already got his ass kicked 2 weeks before that for bullshitting. But the dude was something to pick at. But still, whether the person say something or not, leave people alone. You know what this person do or don't do. Even the one dude on the video, the movie, he kept letting it slide, and then he eventually snapped. He said he went off because he was getting tired of this mess every damn day. So I don't blame him for snapping, because if this happens Monday through Friday, shit is gonna get old. But anyway, let me know what y'all if y'all seen this movie. I just reacting to this young lady's review. Because like I said in the beginning, this movie, if you remember, it's in high school or junior high, and some of these folks, you knew somebody like that, it's gonna make you angry. It's gonna piss you off. It is.